Okay guys, so as promised, separate video for the Libyan desert glass. Alright, and I still have my same piece here that I had for the Prophecy Stone video. He's a big chunky boy. But Libyan desert glass is similar to moldavite in that they're impact glass, which means that they were formed from a meteorite hitting the earth. Obsidian is kind of like that. It's kind of its own impact glass, but it's formed from the heat from volcanoes, whereas these guys were formed when a meteorite hit the earth. And you know, a lot of times, especially in desert locations, but you know, moldavite comes from, you know, Moldavia, the Moldau Valley, but these guys come from Libya, which is where their name comes from. Libya desert glass. It's also known as Libyan gold tektite, because even though it's an impact glass, it's still considered a tektite material. Alright, so with these guys, we get mental acuity, they help with confidence, we get psychic protection, which is what I use them for a lot, and we get access to past records, you know, kind of the past life vibing, if, you know, you do that kind of meditation and shadow work. You know, this helps open those doors for you. It helps to manifest, and it helps you to find your personal potential. So if you're supposed to be on a path, this or moldavite is a really good stone to help kick you in the butt and get you there. Okay, let's see here. They're kind of fragile. They only have hardness of 5. They are found, you know, near Libya and near Egypt. And actually, interesting fact, some of the stones in, you know, King Tut's tomb, some of the ones that look like this guy are one of these. And actually he had a dagger made out of meteorite. But I think there's a scarab that's made out of the Libyan desert glass. So the Egyptians were familiar with it as a material as well. And it was valued by them. They considered it, you know, to be pretty and worthy of making jewelry and goods out of. So let's see. So these guys aren't as scary as your moldavite is going to be. I know a lot of people have seen TikTok videos and they're absolutely terrified of moldavite, and we'll address that again in a different video. But these guys are a little slower. Like moldavite's a little like being on a roller coaster, and your Libyan desert glass is going to be a little more like riding a carousel. I like to pair the two because I want those changes and I want to find that, you know, potential in those opportunities. I just don't want to do it necessarily breakneck speed all the time. All right, I think we pretty much covered all the important parts of this guy. It's not as popular as moldavite, and not as many people have heard about it, but it does have, you know, the same kind of, you know, spicy energy there. Mostly it just is a good motivation kind of stone. If you're kind of stuck in a rut and kind of trying to find your way, I would acquire a piece of this, whether I wore it as jewelry or carried it, just for that extra little kick, because sometimes you just need for a door to open so you can step through it, and sometimes you don't see those doors because you're overwhelmed, and these guys kind of help with that. All right, folks. Well, like I said, we'll talk about some of the other crystals I mentioned, definitely moldavite, at a later date. All right, guys. If you have any questions, come see me at the Cat and the Crow. And I think that's it. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.